Hello, everyone. Now, I received a very interesting question from a fellow friend of mine about a timesheet. And he showed me the data and he wants me to help him to convert it into something that is by date. Now, my name is Kelvin Ng. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, Microsoft Office specialist. This is my video 90. To answer his question, I found out that there are so many ways to do this, but they are not easy though. But let's see how we can do a combination of a few functions that can help us generate that. So let's look at the first solution. I will be showing you multiple solutions in different video, right? So let's take a look at the data that's given. So this is the data that's given. If you look up here, this is the data that's given. And the final answer required is something like this, where you have time 1, time 2. You see all these are the 1st of June, the 2nd of June, and this is the 3rd of June. So we want to make sure that it flows in this direction. So how are we going to do that, right? So the first thing that I want to try is to use the offset function, then followed by the TextJoin, then followed by TextSplit. So I will show you what I mean by using offset. So I'm going to put it here first. I'm going to copy this, put it here. So I would like to use Excel so that it will highlight the area which is belongs to 1st of June. So I'm going to put this equals to offset. Okay. And I'm going to tell them to start with, let's say here in D6. All right, D6. Let me lock it, comma. And how many rows do I want it to go down? Now, that depends on which date is it. So I'm going to use the function called match. The lookup value is going to be this value. Okay, this value, comma. And I'm going to highlight the lookup array, which is this date here. This date here. I'm going to lock it. Let me just press F4, comma, 0. So let me just take a look. If I click on this row, what will be the answer? I'm going to press the function key F9. And it says number 1. So you're going to drop 1 row down. Okay, let me quickly undo that. Now, I'm going to continue with the columns that I'm going to move. Now, since I'm already at the correct place, 1 step down, then I'm going to put 0, comma. And what is the height of my selection? Now, it all depends on how many 1st of June do I have. So I'm going to use count if the range will be, again, the dates here, the range. So I'm going to lock this, comma, equals to this particular date, close bracket. So if I were to select this and I press F9, it tells me there's 4. Right, exactly what I want. 4 items, which is in the 1st of June. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 9 columns. I'm going to put 9 because the last part here is the width. I'm going to take 9 columns across. There you go. Now, if I press enter, it will show me this is the information that I'm getting. This is the information I'm getting, right? So this is how I'm planning to do this. Now, let me repeat the whole thing up here. All right, so let me just delete this. You already seen how it works. Now I'm going to use this as this one. I'm going to name it as date list, D-A-T-E. Oh, sorry, D-A-T-E-L-I-S-T, date list. Okay, date list. So let's do that again. Equals to offset, S-E-T, offset, starting from this cell D6. So I'm going to press F4 to lock it, comma. I'm going to do match. Match what? Match the 1st of June, right? This time I'm going to lock only the O, comma, and I'm going to look inside the date list. It's my date list, comma, and 0. Exact match. And of course, this is 0 because I'm not moving it anyway. And now the height is, I'm going to use count if the date list, comma, is equal to this 1st of June. For this 1st of June, I'm going to lock only the O. Then close bracket, comma, 9. So it's going to have the same answer. There you go. You go there, but this is not how the answer is going to be. I'm going to make sure that this is all collected properly. So now for this formula, I'm going to use something called TextJoin. TextJoin. So I'm going to join all of them, and I'm going to use a comma as a delimiter. And if it is empty, then what I'll do is I'll just tell them to leave it as empty. So true, comma, and followed by this other text. So I'm going to go to the back, close bracket, enter. There you go. It's now joined together. Okay. Now, after I join it together, I want it to be split. So I go to my formula, double click this, go there, text, split. So I'm going to text split this particular text using the delimiter called comma. That's it. When I press enter, I'll get what I want. All right. So all I need to do is just copy it down, and I get all my answer. So this is one of the solution that I'm going to address in this. There are other functions that is available. So assuming that this participant or whoever using this as a solution are using Microsoft 365. This is the assumption that I'm making here. Assumption that you are using the Microsoft 365. So that will be your first solution. Now, I hope you like this video. Please share it to all those people who need this kind of work and this kind of solution. And I have a few other solutions which I can share with you after this. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.